Today I'm going to be rebuilding the Charlotte Hornets in NBA 2k 23 to see if we can win an NBA championship. Let's see if we can do it. My first move was to trade Terry Rozier and a first round pick for Lauri Markkanen. My next move was to trade Gordon Hayward and JT Thor for Klay Thompson. Then I traded Miles Bridges and Cody Martin for Walker Kessler and Simone Fournier or something. Then I traded Mark Williams and Nick Richards for Jalen Duren and something Diallo. Then I traded Diallo and a second for Drew Urbanks. Then I traded Bryce McGorins and James Bouknight for Bol the legend and Damian Lee. These are what the minutes are going to look like for this season. We got LaMelo Ball at the 1, Klay at the 2, Lauri Markkanen at the 3, Jalen Duren at the 4, Walker Kessler at the 5, Brandon Miller at the 6 man, Bol at the 7th, Nick Smith Jr. at the 8th man, Drew Urbanks at 9th, Damian Lee, PJ Washington, Simone Fournier, and Amari Bailey, and James Nanaji. Midway through the season we were 29 and 25 and LaMelo was an all-star. At the end of the season we were 47 and 35. Joel Embiid MVP, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, Sixth Man of the Year, DeAnthony Melton, DPOY Giannis, Most Improved Kuminga, Coach of the Year Quinn Snyder. All NBA first team we had nobody. All NBA second team we had nobody. All NBA third team LaMelo Ball was on that. All defensive first we had nobody. All defensive second team we had nobody. All rookie first we had nobody. But all rookie second team we had Brandon Miller. We were up against Miami in the first round. We took game 1. They took game 2. They took game 3. They took game 4. We took game 5. We took game 6. But Miami still beat us. The Hawks won the championship. Trae Young Finals MVP. In the offseason I traded Amari Bailey, Drew Urbanks, and a few second round picks for Alex Sarr. I traded Klay Thompson and PJ Washington for Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso. Then I traded Zach LaVine for Bradley Beal. Then traded Alex Caruso and a second for Kyle Anderson. Then traded Bradley Beal, Kyle Anderson, and Simone Fournier for Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield. Then traded Buddy Hield and James Naja for Brook Lopez. Then traded Brook Lopez and a second for DeJounte Murray. I gave Drake Crowder a contract in free agency, then traded him for Malik Monk. I traded Lauri Markkanen and DeJounte Murray for Fred VanVleet and Sengun. Then traded Fred VanVleet and Walker Kessler for Lauri Markkanen. Then traded Lauri Markkanen and Malik Monk for Jaren Jackson Jr. I also gave these guys a contract. I traded Robin Lopez and Daniel Tice for Derek Lively and I think that was the first. Then I traded Cody Zeller and Gabriel Deck for Kenyon Martin Jr. in a second. Traded Damian Lee, Gary Harris in a second for Nashawn Highland and Kobe Brown. Then traded Kobe Brown and a first for Ariel Huckaforty and a first. I gave this guy a contract. I gave Hassan Whiteside a contract. Then traded Hassan Whiteside and that guy for Josh Christopher in a second. This is what the roster's looking like for the season. We have LaMelo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, Jarrett Jackson, Brandon Miller, Alperen Sengun, Nick Smith Jr., Jalen Duren, Alex Sarr, Nashawn Highland, Bol, Kenyon Martin Jr., Josh Christopher, Derek Lively, Ariel Hucker 40. Shout out to the next star. We actually won the NBA Summer League, so that was cool. I gave DeMarcus Cousins a contract. These are what the Mints are looking like for the season. We have Tyrese Halliburton at the 1, Brandon Miller at the 2, LaMelo at the 3, Jaren at 4, Sengun at the 5, Nick Smith Jr. at the 6th man, Jalen Duren at the 7th, Alex Sarr at the 8th, Kenyon Martin Jr. at the 9th, Deshaun Highland, Josh Christopher, Bol Bol, DeMarcus Cousins, and Derek Lively. Midway through the season, we were 35-18. At the end of the season, we were 60-22. Luka was named MVP, Isaiah Collier Rookie of the Year, CP3 Sixth Man of the Year, Giannis DPOY back to back, Sadiq Bey Most Improved, and our Coach of the Year. All NBA first team, LaMelo was on that team. All NBA second team, we had nobody. All NBA third team, we had nobody. All defensive first, we had Jaren. All defensive second, we had nobody. All rookie first, we had nobody. All rookie second, we had nobody. We were the first seed against the Pacers, who were the 8th seed in the first round. We took game 1, we took game 2, we took game 3, and we took game 4 to beat them in a sweep. Up against the Nets in the second round, they took game 1, we took game 2, we took game 3, they took game 4, we took game 5, we took game 6 to beat them in a 6-game series. Up against the Celtics in the conference finals, yeah, we beat them in a gentleman's sweep. Now this is such an unrealistic final, but the Spurs versus the Hornets. Spurs take game 1, we take game 2, they take game 3, we take game 4. They take game 5, we take game 6, and we take game 7 to win the NBA championship. And LaMelo was named Finals MVP. I hope you guys liked the video. See ya.